Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to do a reading for Leos for this month of May of 2022. This message is for Leos for the month of May 2022. All right, let's go through the spiel real quick. Keep in mind, keep in mind that I read mostly from the sun sign perspective, but you are more than welcome and invited to check out your moon rising or any other aspect of your natal chart to get a better and clearer picture of what you can expect in this month. All right, and remember that this is based on current energies, and energy tends to fluctuate, flow, stop and go, and all kinds of things. So nothing is set in stone, and in the end, you always have to make the best decision that is in your best interest. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, that you guys have a little bit of a intense reading as well. Alrighty. Oh wow, look at you, Leos. We got King of Air, Queen of Water. Oh my goodness, King of Earth. What the Nine of Fire? I think I'm gonna stop here. That's really. Even though this is the overall energy, it gives me an idea of what's already been happening, what has happened in the recent past. The further I keep going into the deck in this direction, the further back I go. So I think we're okay stopping here because that's a lot of cards, a lot of people, too many cooks in the kitchen, all the elements, elements. Three kings, one queen, and we have a knight of fire. If we don't see the emperor, because if this is all you, um, and let's say you've been embodying all this energy, the emperor should come out. Yeah. You are really, wow. That's all I can say. Um, do we see the king of, no, no. Okay. That would be way too far back. All right. I don't know. That's just too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, and already that's gonna be an issue. So that's probably what this is about. But before I continue, I do want to recommend fragrance for the month for my fire signs is Miracle by Lancome. It's it's a very sweet smell. It is citrusy, flowery, right? It's I did put some on my hands, and it's also very calming in its own way. Not where it's like you run out of energy, but it's like you take a whiff of it, and it's like it calms you, where you're like, okay, I'm good, and then you can continue going on about your day. So there is a vibrancy to it, um, that I do like. And I recommend perfumes because um everybody wants to smell good, right? Nobody really wants to purposely stink, unless for whatever reason, but for the most part you want to smell good. And um I think perfumes really help to uplift you. Especially one that you like, you find a scent that you like and you use it, right? Because you want to feel good. It helps to bring it helps you feel better, feel good, and those are happy things and brings you more dopamine. Why not? Especially you know, um, to maneuver your way in this world. I think this is important. This is kind of like I think of perfume as like our little personal wands of sage, you know, um, because all you want to do is attract the people who are going to um, enjoy the scent as you do, right? And even though it may be, other people may wear the same scent, it doesn't really. smell the same on everybody, you know? So that's just something that I thought I kind of just put out there for my Leos. So I recommend, again, this is Miracle by Lancome. Um, Very nice, very sweet. It's a pinky type of color of a liquid. All right. So, Page of Earth, the Dreamer, and Justice. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hermit and Ten of Water. Kind of shocked I didn't see the Emperor. Um, okay. Sorry about that. So, again, you had almost all the kings. All the elements were out, right? And we stopped at the Knight of Fire, we said. And there's the Chariot. So some sort of victory was had, something was successful, something, and then you kept moving forward, right? In your fire sign self. Um, Maybe hopefully you weren't being flaky with anybody, but if anything, Knight of Fire is indicative of Sagittarius. But I think in this case, because you had a victory, you were very inclined to keep going. You want to continue pursuing your personal pursuits in order to gain what you wanted. You went towards a King of Earth. Either this is the energy you embodied. So very, you may have Earth in your chart. You got some major arcanas here too. So this is going to be a little something else. Or, and then we have the Queen of Water. So there's like a couple here. I hope he didn't try to intervene. Then we have the King of Air. And then we have the King of Fire. So I think what this is that what we're missing is King of Water. And that's probably because you still need to work on some of that impulsivity. Um, so this is what you were going for. You were trying to take over the world, right? Take over your own world, like have control over everything. That's how I'm taking this. Not necessarily um like there's all these people in here. I think this is more just you, especially what with the Dreamer being here and the Hermit card. So this is one person wanting to make something happen for themselves, right? um so you've been able to obtain, maintain, and maybe even solidify uh, things in each of these areas, right? So your passion and ambition, your your planning and strategizing, your way of communicating has excelled to a point. Um, you're open, you're emotionally available, and open to receiving love as well as giving love. You're very, it says, tenderhearted, empathetic, patient, and loving, right? So your relationships are moving up to a new level. Trust your intuition, caring for yourself and others, right? And King of Earth, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So this is probably what you're going for. You're trying to, like I said, take over the world is what I'm getting. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't come out, but it could be because again, this isn't king level, this is queen level. So you may let your emotions kind of have a bit more of a play in your decision making than what they should, right? But that's just natural. You're just open to love. You want to help all those that you possibly can. Um, you know, uh, Maybe you're in like a mama bear type of mode. So there's that. And these are all energies that you're just simply embodying. Now, again, more earth energy. We have the Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Page of Earth is someone coming to deliver good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So you're receiving communication about a new opportunity. Again, related to any of these things. Maybe you're getting a bit of a higher raise. Maybe they're moving your position. Maybe a whole new direction, right? Um, it seems small at first. It seems so small. It seems so minor, but it really isn't. And it can't be because it's followed by the fool, the dreamer, right? Um, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So, this is something that you didn't even consider, you weren't even aware of. Let's take a look at why the page of Earth is here. What is this communication or offer specifically related to? Well, there's a need for you to stand your ground. But you got the devil and the page of cups. You got two pages. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Be careful because the offer that you're getting is based on materialistic matters, domestic matters. This is not the time for you to, you know, get involved, get your professional involved with your personal. All right, that's not what you want to do at this time. So, um why is the devil here, please and thank you? Why are the devil and page of cups here, please and thank you? I think you need to be careful. I think you need to take a closer look into this offer. Okay, right? Because with the devil being there, that's sneaky. Okay, here we got Queen of Cups again. All right, we have Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and Queen of Cups. So there's a decision that you had to make, and this offer is coming in, right? A decision. Do you maybe with something or someone from the past? Do you want to relive this again? Do you want to continue this again? Um, is this someone you want to? If this is on a romantic level, then the question would be: is this someone that you want to continue to um, to be with? Is this someone that you want to offer your luck to, your cup to, or are you the one that they want to offer their cup to? That could be the decision. Um, it's almost like you have an opportunity to decide, but if you don't make a decision soon, the universe may make it for you. Um, that took an interesting turn. I mean, even if it's with a partnership, but it seems like okay, be wary if it's anything from the past then. I really wouldn't take on anything from the past. Um so if you get this new offer, again, really think it through because it's followed by the dreamer, which is the fool. Um Taking that leap of faith followed by justice and then the hermit. Um so that gives me like a pause. Hold on a minute because this is something you really need to think through. And I get it, you want to take over the world, but let's take a look at why is the dreamer here, please and thank you. I mean, in the end, we have the Ten of Water, that emotional fulfillment, but mm, maybe that's what you're working on, a new possible relationship. Let's see. Why is the dreamer here, please and thank you? King of Swords. One more card. Again, I think this is something you really need to think about. You could be dealing with an air sign. If it's an air sign, they're walking away. So this is why you may be taking a new leap of faith, um, to go into something new. With justice being there, I mean, this could easily be that you're going from maybe being an entrepreneur and going into law. Um, this could be that mm, I want to say justice is on your side, but then we have the hermit. So I don't know. I need some clarifying cards for that. It's a little different. We have King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So if it's not an air sign that you're dealing with, then because we do have King of Air here, this is what you've mastered. This is an aspect of yourself that you've mastered, and you're deciding to walk away. You're deciding to walk away from this new opportunity or what appears to be a new opportunity, right? From someone from the past. We have justice. Let's take a look at why justice is here. Please and thank you. Why is justice here? Please and thank you. This reading is interesting. It's heavy, but it's interesting because it took a turn that I wasn't expecting. So you're going to be successful in this. Like things are going to be balanced. If it's related to core issues, it's going to be successful. You're going to achieve recognition, some sort of victory. If there's a court case, or it could be a successful transition into any law related or criminal justice related or justice related um, endeavors, projects, or opportunities, career. That could be successful. One more, please, and thank you. No? Okay. Um, then we have the hermit, right? So spending time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self discovery. And I think that's what's important. Maybe you're making a decision too of like, is this something you want to dedicate yourself to? Is this something that you want to make a part of your life? And if it is, it's going to require you to spend some time alone. I mean, you've already been alone, mastering so many aspects of your life. Now it's time to complete the mastering process as far as your emotional and intuitive side, which is why we keep seeing the Queen of Cups. Hence, we see her here and we see her here again in your overall underworld energy and not the King, which is probably again why the Emperor has. Speaking of the Emperor, why the Emperor? He hasn't come out, but he's there, and I think this is just confirmation that um, there's a need for you now to really connect with your spirituality. You need to figure that out. Um, Figure out what you're going to follow, make a decision, and I think that's what's important because you're trying to stick with the old ways, but the old way of thinking and believing is not working for you. Um, it's a struggle, absolutely, especially if you're coming from a very strict religious background. I completely understand that because so have I, and I'm still working on detaching and really connecting with God in my own way, um, to better understand, you know, myself and my connection with, with the world, in every aspect, and and with our Creator. So that's something that you really need to make a decision on. There's something happened that you are regretful of, um, and that's maybe not just regretful of, but it's like you've been hurt, and that's what's got you thinking. Maybe you were hurt in love, and even though you were hurt, you're still open to it. You know. Um, a lot of pain, a lot of anguish. You went, emotionally. That was extremely um, dramatic, traumatic. Like that was hard. You, but you still have two cups, which is beautiful because although you want your happily ever after, because we see that home on this side of the river or lake or body of water, You still have two cups. So there is still someone out there for you. It's just maybe needing to be patient with that. Okay. And it's part of the reason why you're in hermit mode, because maybe there's still parts of you that needs to heal from what has happened to you on the emotional level, especially if someone walks away or has walked away. There's going to be a need for you to spend some time alone so you can heal. All right. Um, one more card to clarify the Hermit and the Five of Cups, please and thank you. And once you do, you're going to, because you're already done so much work, Leos, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Just understand that you've already mastered so many different aspects of yourself, and you're just about to master this last part. And unfortunately, um, a heartbreak is causing this, right? So oh, this is gonna go here. Okay. So yeah. So this is hurtful and this is painful, but you have been healing. You've been spending some time alone, or you're going to continue spending a little bit more time alone. And that's okay, right? Because we're working on this. And by working on this and healing, you'll really become even um, more open to love. And not only will that happen, but you'll eventually have this aspect. I don't know if mastered is the word, but completed. So yeah, mastered, completed, but in form of completion, right? Because there's always something to learn. So it's not the end, but it's like this cycle has come to its full completion, right? You've mastered these lessons so far, and so you'll grow from the Queen of Cups into the King of Cups, and I think that's the aspect that you are working on in this point of your life, because as the King of Cups, not only are you emotionally available, but you're also um, highly intuitively inclined. You've begun or have developed a spiritual connection with whatever belief system that you have chosen in order to help you to grow as a person and to grow on a whole nother level. And you will also have um, better control over your emotions. And I don't mean control like in a manipulative way. I think it's more of like you're able to identify what you're feeling and why you're feeling it, and then what you can do about it, right? And also, you're not going to allow your emotions to take the best of you, but you are going to continue to follow your intuition and let it guide you, um, because the intuition is meant to guide us in the direction we're meant to go in. So now with the 10 of water here, a contented and rewarding family life, your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. You're going to come out of this hermit mode in this 10 of water. So, like I said, a full completion. And that to me, like, okay, you mastered this part, and now you're going to, go from queen to king. And when you master that part of yourself emotionally and spiritually, you'll then have all the necessary tools that you need to really manifest this new endeavor, this new project, this new beginning, something that really ignites your passions within. And we're not talking like on a sexual level or anything. This is just you as a person growing, developing, and beginning a whole new cycle in your life. All right, so we're going to get ready to end the reading, and let's see. Let's get some inspirational messages from the Botanical Inspirations. We have the White Rose, New Start and Wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And isn't that the truth? And I think that's what you're learning at this time. One more card, please, and thank you. That's a lot of cards. Okay, one more card. All right. And Pansy. Sweet thoughts. Pray you love, remember, and there are pansies, that's for thought. Pray you, love, remember. And there are pansies, that's for your thoughts. Ah, that is an interesting, inspirational quote. So I think that, continue to focus on yourself and remember that your your progression and your thoughts and the way you think and your perspective continues to grow and change, like the flowers do. Yeah. And I thank you, Leos, for this opportunity to read for you. I really do appreciate it. I hope that this has resonated with you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on YouTube, and I am open for personal readings. I am looking to make some changes for that to make it easier to, you know, be get more direct in order to be able to order a reading. So, I look forward to reading for you. And again, and until we read again, bye.